And ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy, The Problem Child, here today just to talk a little bit about Bound for Glory 2010, 10-10-10. Let's start off with controversy. I did not enjoy this pay-per-view at all. I'm looking on here, and I see a lot of people that enjoyed the pay-per-view, and in my mind, I'm just wondering, what the fuck? Really? You enjoyed this pay-per-view? I mean, I'll get to the ending later, but okay, the Motor City Machine Guns match, I love those guys anyway. That match was amazing. To me, that was the best match of the night. If you had to give that match of the night, that to me would be match of the night. The Eric Young, OJ, and Ink Inc. Wow. Jay Lethal and Doug Williams. I mean, seriously, guys, what matches did you like? I mean, really, what? All this excitement. Because wow, I don't know what to say, really. I mean, just hearing these people saying that this was a great pay-per-view. What? Okay. A couple of months ago, they did an ECW pay-per-view, and this month they did a WCW pay-per-view. Where was the element of TNA at? Where is TNA? What is TNA? This was just WCW reboot pay-per-view in the same stadium where the same thing happened to another person who was there. Are we really surprised here? Are we really, really surprised? This is going to change the face of wrestling as we know it? How many times they said that? How many times have they said that? How many? Who's next? What, they're going to bring back Bobby Lashley and then 2 months from now and say this is going to change the face of wrestling? Or Brock Lesnar and say this is going to change the face of wrestling? Or CM Punk and this will change the face of, or Matt Hardy and this will change the face of wrestling. The females match, the knockouts match. If you didn't think Tara was gonna win, you're not. I don't know what to say. I seen that coming a mile away. I didn't do a prediction, and I'm kind of upset that I didn't do a prediction. But you would have seen that I would have got most of that shit right. The only thing I wouldn't have got right is the Hardy one. And I'm going to admit that. I would have never got that right. But was it surprising? Was it jaw-dropping? No, it wasn't. I mean, it just wasn't jaw-dropping. I'm watching it and I'm just going, okay, watch what happens there. Boom, boom. Come on, think about it. It's in the same stadium that when Hogan turned. Are we really, I'm just saying, are we really surprised by this? Are we really that desperate that we hate wrestling so much that just a glimpse of something makes us exciting again? I mean, have we really fallen that low to see something be relived again from 1996? I mean, are we really that desperate? Guys, wake up. This is TNA. It's gonna flop. They're gonna. You're all that saying that you can't wait to see what's gonna happen. It's gonna be like NXT when Nexus took over. You're gonna start complaining in about 2 weeks about TNA's dropping the ball, and I'm just gonna get back on here. Like I said about the ECW, or I mean, it's TNA Hardcore Justice, and I'm just gonna say I told you so. I told you so. Kevin Nash is retiring. I want to touch on that a bit, but then I will go back to that. Kevin Nash, you actually made wrestling entertaining. I can remember just ripping on how bad your gimmicks were, and as a young kid, saying that Diesel is a joke, Vinny Vegas was terrible, Oz was terrible, you in the NWO was the laziest wrestler of them all. And I'm gonna miss you in wrestling, Kevin Nash. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna miss you at all. Yeah, I mean, fuck, I barely remember you was in wrestling. I'm sorry, guys. I mean, this might be a downer for people that enjoyed the pay-per-view, but I don't see no good qualities in this, man. I mean, okay, Jeff Hardy's a heel now. That never happened in Jeff Hardy's career. So the fuck what? I mean, I'm very shocked by the people that said this was a good pay-per-view. I'm not going to mention any names, but I'm very shocked by that. Especially, I don't care if you're a WWE fan or a hardcore TNA fan. And unlike some people, I actually ordered the pay-per-view. Didn't watch it on the stream. I ordered the pay-per-view. And I just feel like I should have got my money back big time, because I feel like I got screwed out of my money. I really did. I feel like, wow, thank you. Thank you, TNA. Can I get my money back, you know? Because this was a waste of energy. I'm just not happy with the state of wrestling. At the beginning, Taz compared this to WrestleMania. Oh boy. You know what, Taz? If that's what you want to call it, fine. If anything, I just thought this was an episode of Monday Night Raw. If that. Without commercial-free Raw. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just gonna give this a fail. It's gonna fail. You're gonna see the same storyline. It's gonna almost be like WWE. And people say no matter if it's good publicity or bad publicity, it's still publicity. But you gotta remember, NWO buried those WCW guys with Hogan, Nash. They buried WCW. And after they broke up, WCW just wasn't the same. And we was getting sick and tired of the NWO thing. So now they are just NWO 2.0. So EV 2.0. So I guess we can call this NO point 2.0, New Order 2.0. Oh God, yeah, no. You know what? I'm not gonna watch TNA just because. Who cares? Who cares? But I mean, if you're a fan of TNA, get your head out your ass and realize that this is just WCW reliving itself from when Hogan did it. And if you're a WWE fan, don't be too harsh on it. They tried, at least. That's all I can say. They tried. They tried their best in this pay-per-view, but just in my opinion, I can't even get mad at them. If you're looking at me in this video right now, I can't even get mad at TNA for what they done. All I can say is I guess they tried. I mean, you got to treat them like a 5-year-old child trying to color in the line or whatever. At least they tried. No, I mean, can't be too harsh on them. But this doesn't make me want to watch it. This just makes me want to do a video because everybody won't probably, everybody is listening to people's opinions about it. And if you feel like commenting, comment, subscribe. But I'm not excited for Bound for Glory, and it just wasn't a good pay-per-view. And what? And you gotta remember, Vince Russo is gonna be writing. So again, he's writing and booking, and so I hate to be the killjoy here, but I'm gonna have to kill a lot of your joy and say this is an epic fail. And what's about to happen in a couple of weeks in TNA will be an epic fail. And then I can't wait to hear y'all complain about how bad TNA is, because I know I'm going to hear it, and I'm just going to laugh, and I'm going to come back on here and just say I told you so. And this is your boy, The Problem Child, saying peace, one love, I'm out.